Silence falls, darkness creeping in. When the lights go down, life begins to grow. Weeping in the shadows, rebirth for tomorrow. Memory fades, new life explodes. In the
Hello, everybody. Hello. Whoop. Oh man, it's been rough. It's been rough. Second. Listen. I thought you'd be #1 Diablo Immortal player, okay? There's no way you're asking me what flamethrower build is. There's just no way. You play Demon Hunter. You should know what flamethrower is. Because it's the worst build in the entire game. Actually, no. Knockback shot. The sniper knockback shot is probably the worst build in the game. Yeah, but you play Demon Hunter, so you should be familiar with all the essences. It's an essence that literally is a flamethrower. How do you not know about the flamethrower? I can't believe you don't know about flamethrower. I know, but you still have all the essences unlocked. You don't ever go through your essences and be like, oh, what's this thing? It's like, oh, it looks like a flamethrower. It's like, oh, how is it good or is it bad? You know, it's just. But you know what? Summons is the worst. Be careful with saying that. You know who's in the channel right now? You can't say it's bad because you know we had that #1 summons DH here, you know. I mean, I think summons is pretty bad because I faced no name heroes a couple times and you know he just drops the summons and runs away. Dude. Here it again. By the way, Demon Hunters are literally the worst class in the game, just letting you know. I'm not even kidding. They're so bad because I've lost so many games because DHs cannot play on idle, and it's terrible. And I have armor break, and I have a dot on me. I need this health pot. The health pot up there? Let's see. It is. The bottom one's up now too. Let's go get it. Freaking wizard. It's only better because I don't have to wait 20 minutes for a game. That is the same outcome no matter what, right? Like a 60% win rate, and I lose. It's typical. It's like the same crap. So it's just like I'd rather play and face the same games than sitting in the waiting lobby for 20 minutes and to get the same game. But once I hit 3,500, it'll be fine. Like resonance doesn't really matter anymore. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter anymore. It's taking less to into account, right? Yeah, this build does bad against Tempest, except for Coral Shank because they don't have like a bunch of flowing strike charges, right? So they can get out of 1 CC, and then after that, you usually can kill them. So, yeah. But this build's good against pretty much everything else except for AI Barb. Like, nothing's really good against AI Barb. The only thing you can do against AI Barb is just run him off the idol, which also no one seems to know that you should do, which is very frustrating as well, because it's like I don't know what's going on, you know. I'm dead. I need a new gaming chair. Don't buy a gaming chair, buy a Herman Miller and body. That's what you should buy. See, like the normal game, this is like how my normal games go, where it's like I'm always fighting 4 or 5 people all at once, and it's like, where's my team? Because like they can't push, they can't defend. It's the usual crap, right? You know, that's what I'm sitting in now. What's wrong with your body? Yeah, so it's like it's the normal stuff that I always get, whether I queue at high res or not. I don't like it. I don't like gaming chairs, by the way. They're the most uncomfortable seating I have ever sat in. Secret Labs. What else? That was troll play. Secret Labs, DX Eraser. Pretty much all the gaming things are just. Well, you're not gonna like Secret Labs or DX Eraser either, because I think those chairs are super hard to sit in. The seat is too hard for you. I think this seat is very comfortable because like it molds to you after a while. Like after you sit in the chair for a long time, it's pretty much like molded to your body, which is great. No, Secret Labs, DX Racer are like only a couple $100. The Herman Miller is the expensive one. That thing's like $1,600. I'm like in a dilemma because the new gem's coming out. I don't want to move cash around just so I can buy the gem and buy a new PC. I kind of want to do both, but at the same time, it's like, dude, I don't want to pull money out of this one account just so I can buy both in the same month. Oh man, what a dilemma. Have you been Demon Hunter since release? I have. Will you try Druid upon release? I will, but not on my main. And why do people like Pineapples on pizza? Well, I mean, it's like anyone who likes fruit on any like food, right? You could say, why do people like fruit in their salads? And a lot of people like fruit in their salads. So I don't think it should matter what someone likes for food preference, right? It's kind of like the thing where, oh, people always put ranch on everything, and it's like everything tastes like ranch now if you just put ranch on everything. So I'm not gonna shame them for putting ranch on their stuff if they want to put ranch on their stuff. I also would say, I would have an opinion about it, but I wouldn't say anything to them. If you take like A5 Wagyu and you from like not Snake River Farms, not American Wagyu, but like from Japan, and there's a lot of different pastures in Japan you can get cow from, like the olive Wagyu, for example. That was some of the most expensive stuff in the world, and then you grind it up and you make a burger out of it. I would probably suggest you not doing that. In my mind, I would probably say that is probably the worst thing that you could do. But you know what? If that's what you want to do and that's what you spend your money on, then so be it. But I would not suggest doing that. I mean, if they want to put A1 on Wagyu too. I mean, I've had some bad Wagyu, so like not all Wagyu is the same, and it just goes to show you that someone that doesn't like a restaurant that's not really good at cooking, just because they serve Wagyu doesn't mean that it's going to be good. For example, I could say there is a very well-known establishment in Seattle. I recently got back from Seattle. That I had their Wagyu and it was awful. It was terrible. So, yes. Well, you're only supposed to consume Wagyu in like a 2-ounce portion, and that's it. So I don't know how much you name and shame. I don't really like naming and shaming. It's basically a formal. I'll just say it is a formal. It's basically there's no casual attire allowed. It's not a black tie restaurant, but it's no casual attire is accepted. So you basically need to wear at a minimum like a blazer or like a sport coat. That at a minimum that's what you have to wear. So yes. But their Wagyu was not good. It was probably one of the worst. Not the worst, but it was one of the worst. There's a health pot down there. No! I think Necro needs to be nerfed like crazy. And one thing I notice the most about low res games is Necros are so good because they can Wraith form for so long. They're just, yeah, I think their Necros are just too good, man. We're back in that territory of infinite Wraith, that's crazy, man. This build's okay against Necro. It's hard to fight against more than one Necro at the same time. It's hard to fight against more than one player in general. But like, look how many people I just keep fighting. And it happens all the time. Like, so I'm like, where's my team half the time? A5 Wagyu didn't need much cooking. I actually don't know how to respond to that. A5 Wagyu, you thought A5 Wagyu didn't... I mean, okay. Cooking in general, when you make steak especially, having a nice crust is well seasoned is like the make or break point of what makes a good protein. At least for steak, okay? For steak, at least. There's some other exceptions, but for steak, for sure. Like, you need to have a good sear, and you know that's what you need. That's what makes a good steak. So if you basically just sous vide a piece of like an A5 Wagyu, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's A5. It doesn't really matter. Just Wagyu in general, even if it's American or Australian, doesn't really matter. If you just sous vide it, it's not gonna be good compared to, like, you can make it like a really nice ribeye that has an amazing crust on it and sear, and it's well seasoned, and it'll taste better than that piece of Wagyu, right? So yeah, that's what's important, is the crust and the sear. YouTube tells me it's just a bit of salt. You should do salt, pepper, and garlic. Granulated garlic powder. That's what you should do. Yeah, that's why searing it is it's like a really important thing. Alright, let me catch up on the comments here. We got... I'm going to use the new gem as an ox gem. I don't know what to think about that new gem. Like, and I saw the leak, right? I saw what everyone else said about it. Jesus, that CC is ridiculous. And it sounds pretty broken on paper, but I mean, you gotta remember it's strifed. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. First time seeing the new map. Looks yeah, but there's a class that gets favored on this new map. So the tank necro, which is the golem build, is highly favored on this map. And then there's another build, basically any tanks. Like Crusaders are really good on this map. Range is just terrible on this map. But you know, everyone plays, like, including myself, Demon Hunter and Range. So, and it's not good, right? Like, we know Demon Hunters are terrible. But it's just like, where's my team, man? Because every time it's just like I'm facing so many people all the time. Oh, they were doing idol or guardian. That's what they were doing. Oh, I got a COL. Nice. They're just sitting back here. I'm dead. And hello, battery peeler. I don't really know what battery peeler does or is. What is a battery peeler? Like, is it the case that's on the battery that you peel off, or? Not sure what that is. But I stick by my comments always. Demon Hunter is probably one of the worst classes in the game. Especially the one when you run the PvE build, where it's literally all you do is stand back here and play at max range and fire off the Hellfire rockets. That is such a troll build. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but you can't step on idle. You can't... I don't know. It's like you're just PvEing the whole time, you know? And once again... Oh, we got COL, so we stay on the thing and see if we can push it a little bit. I don't know. I don't think Selenon plays that build. I don't think he plays the Hellfire rockets, does he? I don't know. You stop trying to make... You talk so big about summons all the time, but I faced you in 4K res games, and you've been on the other side, and it wasn't as good as what you say, because like it's okay. But it's like the same thing as that I always complain about. It's almost like Painso or DHs running Hailfire rockets where they can't play on idle at all. So yeah, you might do damage. Yeah, you might get a lot of assists because you're hitting everybody. But when it comes down to like, what are you playing a control build? No. Can you step on idle? No. So those are the two things why I just always say DHs are the worst. Unless you can step on idle, because then it's okay. But like wizards don't step on idle, demon hunters don't step on idle. And it's very annoying. I had a couple losses today. It was either today or yesterday where I'm basically like right in front of the idol. I freeze someone and I'm gonna kill him. But instead of them, my teammate capping the idol, they just like ignore cap. Like there was no teamwork, and that's the other problem of the game is people just like see a player on the field and then don't cap. We could have like pushed it for free, cap it and push it for free because I was about to kill this guy. It was only one person, but instead he decided to like run down the lane, and it took me like a good 5 seconds to kill the person. By that time the other lane rotated over and we didn't even get to open the idol. So it's just like I don't understand why people are so obsessed with kills a lot versus, you know, winning, playing objective. I don't know. Crazy. Yeah, but yet you can't play step on idle as a summons DH. Are you all about win rate? Because I was in a game where you were commanding orders on everyone, and yet you weren't playing objective either. You know? I saw it. Saw it with my own eyes. Oh, with my own eyes, sir. Let's see. Dumb name. I was thinking of old-timey cartoons of potato peelers and thought what would be ridiculous. A battery peeler. Well, I mean, I don't suggest peeling a lithium battery because when exposed to oxygen, it explodes and catches on fire. So please don't peel a lithium battery. Okay? Okay. Yep. Monk is so underpowered now. They need to lower the charge time of exploding palm by 10 seconds. What a troll. Trolling so hard. Trolling so hard. Yeah, also 4K res. I just saw that comment. Yeah, so we're playing at 4K res today. Just until we hit 3,500 because... sorry, it's 55. I've changed... Oh, I should change the title. This is clickbait. I changed one of my gems to... I mean... let me change it to 5K res. My bad. Because I'm running Frozen Heart now. I needed Frozen Heart for survivability. My bad. Let me change the title. 5K res. My bad. 5K res. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, Spiteful is a good gem. Just depends on what you're dying to. So it's good against anyone that uses primary attack. So Tempest with Flowing Strike, Rolling Surf, and Pain Sword DHs are primarily the two classes that it's good against. Yeah, because it doesn't protect you against skill damage, really. I mean, the shield helps, but if you're looking for pure shield, Frozen Heart's better, right? Compared to, say, Frozen Heart. Yeah, so they're both very pointed. So if there was a lot of Pain Sword DHs that I was facing, I would definitely run Spiteful Blood for that session. And there's times where I'll change things out based on kind of what I'm seeing in the game that night. So, yeah. Which is kind of why I'm running Frozen Heart, is because I was just facing... I just need an extra shield, basically. AI Barb, chase me, please. Don't listen to no name heroes, because it's not a one size fits all. It really comes down to your playstyle, what you see in your server, how your games are going, right? He's all about one build and only one build, where I play all the builds. And I use all the gems. I even use freaking Hilt of Many Realms. It's not that good, but it's very pointed. Like, there's a very good time to when you could use that gem. So yeah, I mean, every gem has its purpose, right? Like, everything has a purpose, and there's definitely better scenarios for like one gem over another, or like one build over another, but just it's not as binaries, right? It's not as black and white. It's not on or off. It just depends. That's always the answer for most things in life. It just depends, right? But Frozen People, man, I've missed playing this build. This build is so much fun to play. Because, like, you have control on your primary attack, right? How great is that? And it's not like bad control either. It's really good control. They should just make Strife unlimited. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They'll never do that. That's good. That's good. That's an April Fool's joke. I hate fighting against this build. I have to be super careful. Yep. This build is good, man. Like, Free Guy has a really high win rate too. But this build is a lot of fun to play. Oh, man. Oh, what do you guys think of the set crafting thing? I haven't done it yet. I see a lot of like outrage, but there's a pity system built into it too. So like there's guaranteed triple. So if you do the same one four times, it's guaranteed to be a triple. So it's like, yeah, you know, you could use the other crafting pity system, but you know, there's not a guaranteed. So there's a guaranteed triple on every, like, and it says in the tooltip like what the guaranteed triple is if you don't get it. So I think the system's really good. Your sets are already, nah, I don't know about that. The set crafting is underwhelming for limited crafts. I mean, but what if you're only missing a couple pieces? Like, I'm only missing a couple pieces for triple set pieces. By the way, I'm just bringing this up because I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on this PC build that I'm working on, all because PC is old. Dies, right? This being temporary is bad. I don't know about a freaking judgment stun, man. Great, 2 satyrs. Am I dead here? Yep. I'm gonna go play D real fast, and then we can switch back to O. Oh my. One of these games again. Where I can't play every position. Like, where... Dude, where is my team? Hello? Everywhere I look, there's like 3 or 4 enemies. And my team's nowhere to be found. Like, what are they doing? My 5090 is on the highest setting. I don't really care. Hey, Ann, how's it going? I mean, I don't really care about high settings. And most of my issues are bottlenecking is my CPU anyways. Because I'm running old school, what am I running? 9980 XE. 9th generation. Old. I mean, it's gonna be a pre-built, probably either through main gear or exotic PCs. It's probably gonna be exotic because they have better parts to pick from. I don't mess with building it myself anymore because I hate warrantying and trying to troubleshoot individual parts. I never want to do that again. I just like I never want to do that again. You know, I've been there, done that. So it's just like troubleshooting individual parts and like RAM and it's just. No, I don't have freaking time for that. Like, I'd rather just... I know... I can figure out which part's defective, right? And then I can just send it in and get it repaired. Or, you know, get it arm made. But I'm not like... Yeah. It's stupid. I don't like doing builds myself. Not anymore. Are you trolling? I have 1 gig internet. I thought about getting 5 gig, but I was like, the juice is not worth the squeeze. And plus, I'd have to pay for it out of my own pocket, and I don't want to do that. Look how many people, dude. Judgment Stun, I love it. I found the computer I want to get. It's 2,000 bucks for 9800 X3D. Nice, nice. The GPU is not the greatest, but you know. Painful to watch. Yep. Yep. What time is it? All right, we got time for another one. Yeah, I have a build. It's a 5090 MSI. Which board is it? Hold on, I'll tell you which board it is. It's the MSI MPG, the Carbon Wi-Fi board. 5090, the 9950 X3D, the Gen 5 9100 Pro Samsung drive, 96 gigs of the Corsair Vengeance 6000 megahertz RAM, because you know it's AMD, so they only support like 6000 to 6400 clock speeds on the RAM. But that's the build. I was thinking about Intel, but just now the 9950 came out, it crushes Intel still, even on like the not purely gaming, like the content creation, Photoshop, virtualization, and VMware Workstation, things like that. It's just better. Maybe the next generation Intel processors will be better, but at least this one will allow me to, at least this board, because AMD doesn't lock you into the, basically you have to upgrade the board every time you want to upgrade the processor, which is nice. So when the new AMD processors come out, because of the board that I'm buying, it should be okay for at least another generation of processors or two. So I don't know, we'll see. But this build's super expensive, mostly probably because of the import tariffs. But yes, I'm looking at a new PC build right now. Yeah, but then the thing is, and I have to pull money out from one of my accounts that I don't necessarily want to pull money out of, because there's also the new gem coming out this month. So it's just like, man, do I really want to spend all that money on a computer and the gem, you know? So it's just like, man, maybe I'll just wait on the computer, but I kind of want to get a computer because mine's over 6 years old now. But I mean, this computer's not bad. It's just it lags, you know, especially when I have multiple things run open at the same time. Because right now, basically, I'm forced to have everything is closed except for OBS and Diablo. Right now, everything is closed because I'll get frame rate, like with this weird frame rate issue in Diablo Immortal when anything else is open. And even if I turn off hardware acceleration on these other apps, it still causes like this frame rate lag that happens. So yeah, I'm basically forced to have everything off, and it's quite annoying to not be able to have like 50 things open like I used to be able to. Yeah, but this might be one of those gems that is like S plus and it's a must-have, right? So and like I said, I could do both. It's just I don't want to do both all in the same month, you know, because it's a cash flow thing. It's like, you know, you look at your monthly cash flow and I'm just like, do I really want to do that, or could I just wait the next month to buy the gem? Maybe I could wait the next month to buy the gem, you know what I mean? Plus, like, there's a delay on the PC parts anyway, so like I kind of need to put my order in, so I'm like at the head of the list, you know what I mean? So I'll probably end up buying the PC tomorrow, and it should be 2 to 3 weeks for delivery. So yeah. How do you feel about that? We're not getting into politics here. I'm not gonna comment on that. What do you do? I work in tech. I'm an engineer. I work in tech. Dang, he got that, didn't he? He did. Oh, I was so close. You almost got that. Wow. Okay. You bought the Berserk skin, but you regret. No regrets, okay? No regrets. Glad you didn't spend on Colossus. Why? Just do both, you know? No, I didn't make a prediction. I always forget to make a prediction. How's this build doing versus Windwheel? Well, this build works fine in lower res because like the potency difference isn't as great, right? So in lower res games, this is fine, but in high res games, still don't think this is the best build. Watching everyone be immune for like, yeah, that's well, okay. AI barb is different though, because AI barb basically you're immune, but you can abuse AI barb because they don't really have control over their action. So AI barb, you just basically move off the point, whatever the objective is. All you do is just pull them away from it, and then you'll see them try to hop back towards it, but then you just like stand in between where you want to be and just like within their targeting range, and then yeah, then it's fine. So. But yeah, the immunity control is mostly because of AI barb. Alright, so now we're gonna get ready for Rite of Exile here. So I gotta change my build. Gotta make sure everything's good. I should try to craft these things real fast. I meant to do that earlier, but I didn't have time. I mean, I did have time, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think I'm okay. I think I have everything that I needed in this build. Yeah, this build's fine. Let's go do this. All right, so we are gonna take a quick break for ROE, and I will be playing at my normal 11k res, and yeah. Fort willpower. What? That's new. That's actually not too bad for the one build. For if I can re-roll. Actually, no, it's not that good. It's okay. I'll save it just in case. But it's not that good. Okay, let's try to make these things real fast. And I need to do predictions anyways, right? Cycle of Strife. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. So then why'd you ask me if I made my predictions? Dude, I feel like you just troll on purpose. Because there's no way you say dumb stuff like that. Because it's dumb. I just did it because you asked me if I did it. And I said no. And you remind me to do it because I never do it. Because you know why? I'm always in the game. You know? Alright, oh yeah, I need to try to craft these things. I get 2, right? So we'll try to craft this one, and then I didn't know 100. Why would I not be in ROE? What? Where's the? Whoop. Whoop. Wait, what? But where's the menu? Isn't there a menu here for this? What am I looking for? I thought it was in the events menu. Isn't it in the events menu? Oh, here it is. Yeah. I forgot. I got it. Oh. Well, it's better than what I have. Oh, I don't know if it's better. It's somewhat better than what I have. It's 3 sockets and it's 60 combat rating. It gives me... ...66 combat rating. Yeah, and plus it doesn't have the stats that I want on here, so... Or it doesn't really matter too much. Willpower is more important for DH, by the way, in the current meta. Was that an Inferno 5 triple? I just saw. Yes. Wait, what are we in right now? Yes, that's an Inferno 5 triple. I have 3 of those actually. Because they're high combat rating with good stats. And it's like I could lose 60 combat rating and lose a little bit of life, or I could have ideal stats and lose 60 combat rating. So I'm choosing ideal stats and 60 combat rating. I have a couple of the Inferno 5 exceptional items that I'm still using because they're still really good. I'm hoping to replace them. Not for this build. For the other build that I was playing, that you need potency for, but not for this build. For this build, you don't need potency. Potency is actually a detriment. You've been slacking on your dungeon grinding. I just don't like grinding dungeons, and I'm not gonna pilot my account either. I think we could get Blessed Rain if we didn't try to beat Outcast and spread your team elsewhere. I mean, I'm not touching that one because I don't know. You know what you need to do? You need to stop winning so much in BG so I can catch you. But I always get on the team that has so many ranged characters that don't know how to push down the lane, and they think the idol is like their safe haven, and they'll always stand behind it. And I'm like, I always say, please push down lane, and they still don't push down the lane. It's like, just run down the lane and fight, you know, down the lane. But no, it's like they feel like this guardian, the idol, is like some kind of magic barrier where it's safe, and they can just stand behind here and just... Yeah, it's mostly demon hunters that do this, that just stand behind here and just like DPS. That's all they can do. They can't do anything else. Last match, I don't even remember. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably what the situation I was just describing. Like, they just fight in the choke so much, and I don't get it. It's not like And I was playing at 4K res now. Well, I was at 5K res. I was playing at 5K res. And I'm just like, it's not that hard. Just push out. Just push out, please. Stop putting all your DPS into Conjuration of Light or putting DPS into AI Barb immunity. It's like, stop, please. You're making my head hurt. It's making my head hurt. Just stop, you know? All right, good luck. Yes, good luck. I'm gonna join the battle too. All right, we got. Stop it. Get some help. I gotta start thinking about Darren later too. My favorite thing. I thought I might have had like streamer luck on that first craft and got an exceptional bracer. All right, though. Yeah, streamer luck. You know what I get though? I get so many defense games. It's disgusting. I don't understand. I think is it me or I don't know. I just feel like I get every game is defense for some reason. It's crazy. I'd say 70% of my games are defense. It's awful. I get mostly defense too. Do you? I don't understand. So how do people getting offense all the time? Because I see some people are on offense, at least in my, if I'm getting 70% defense, I see the same, not everyone, but there are a couple names that I see very often on offense all the time. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, how do they get offense all the time? So, no idea. I'm always on defense. Okay, so how is it? Everybody's telling me they're on defense. Not everybody can't be on defense at the same time. There's only 8 slots. You should tell the dev to fix defense. That's the real problem. Well, I mean, there's a lot of problems that haven't been fixed yet, right? There's a lot of problems. At this point, after 3 years, I don't know. I just don't know why. There is no really first phase. There really is no third phase. It's basically second phase. Like, why does the third phase timer restart and give 6 minutes? Right? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, make it an actual battle, you know what I mean? But instead, it's not even an actual battle either. So I don't know what's going on. Let me heal here for a sec. Pop this heal. Just COL. Yeah, I mean, phases have no meaning now, right? It's just no meaning whatsoever. I guess it's okay. I don't know. Whatever. GG. What is going on in world chat? You never. Oh my gosh. That was something so funny. I don't think I've seen anything that funny in a long time. Someone that said something in world chat. Oh, that's funny. Hello, it's Anne. Hi. Yeah, I did, but it's just a recolor of the existing one. So like, it's just a recolor. Why would I buy this? You know? I don't like gold. Like I'm not a gold person, you know? I don't really like gold. I'm new, having a blast leveling. Yep, well, you're gonna clear that and get the server Paragon really, really fast. And then once you get there, the grind really begins, because then you need to get all your gear to rank 30, your set pieces to rank what, 20? It's the rank? Oh, 20, 25, 20, 25, I think. And then, yeah, welcome to the game. A lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game. Especially for new people. Like, there's a lot. You have to do your Ibn Fods. You have to do your raids, because there's your tableau that you have to level up. There's your Heliquary stuff in Seeker's Path, right? Like leveling this up. Yeah, this ancestral tableau, right? By activity points. Like, you gotta do all this stuff. Yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff. Yes, I'm watching good players. I don't know why you're watching me. Like, why are you watching me? Oh man. Especially with this build, because like this is the 5k res build, you know. I'm just trying to get fast games, because you know, when the Battleground season resets, it just takes a long time. But once everyone's over 3500, you go back to full res. Right now, I'm just chilling. Oh, we got a freeze on him again. He's freezing me. All right, we go help. Heal while I can. I get that? I did get it. All right. Still probably dead though. All right, see ya, N. Singapore power, huh? When safe and playing Crusader, you should play Necro. That's probably the most safe class to play. That build is always strong, or that class is always strong, no matter what. No! I missed the health pot the first time around. Dang. They're gonna come back from this, it looks like. I thought this was a short done deal, but look at me, I'm a Tempest. Yeah, look at this. They got it. Tied up. And this is how we lose a game, by the way. If you're curious on how to lose a winning game, study this game, okay? Just study this game. Dead. DED dead. We just gotta defend here and we win. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Look at me, I'm a Tempest. That's like a copy paste troll right there. I don't know what kind of shenanigans you got going on. It looks like a lot of shenanigans. Thoughts on new 5-star? Well, if it's exactly like the leak is, then I just that does a lot. It does a lot of stuff, man. I don't know. It's a lot. Let me get the where the leak is. Hold on. I gotta remember where it is. Let me see. Yeah, so the new one says yeah, activate Blood Fury for 6 seconds on a critical hit. So it's kind of like what's that other one that activates on critical hit? And then during this period, your damage to enemies is increased by 20%. So after Strife, a little over 6%. Your critical hit damage is increased by 40%. So also, you know, that gets affected by Strife. So you're looking at a little bit over 10%. Enemies bleed, dealing 10% damage per second. That's not that much. It's probably not going to be Strife, though. It might be Strife. And each bleeding nearby enemy increases your critical hit chance. That's probably not going to be Strife. So up to 16%. But if it is Strife, you know, 5% is not that much. So I want to say, I don't know. It does a lot of different things, right? So it increases damage by, you know, 6%. It's basically 6% damage increase, 10% critical hit chance, and then plus after the Strife, it's like 15% on the improved affix. So it's like 15% crit, which isn't the greatest, and then 6% damage increase, which also isn't the greatest. So my answer is it does a lot. Oh my, I just realized how many necros they have. Oh no, this is an L right here. It's 10% base of your base damage, though. That's not that much. That's actually not that much. Dude, what? What? How many necros did it? This is gonna... Unless we have, I mean, we have an AI barb, so we might be okay. I just need to stay back a little bit more. I'm playing too... I don't need to play idle. I just need to play back and help my barb. Because my barb can push, right? The barb can push by himself. I just need to support. I think he died. I'm dead here, though, because of all the freaking necros. Hello, bandit. Bandit. Say bandit. How's it going? How are you? They got a lot of necros, man. They got a lot of necros, dude. They got a lot of necros. They got a lot of necros. 5 necros right there. 4 necros right there. Oh my god. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be strifed as well. So you get like a 5% increase on your crit, right? As long as it's a bleed. That's not that much, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna be kind of like a golden firmament, where it's like the evasion is so low, it's just like not even worth it. And it's like, it's okay if you're a new player and you want to build gems. It's like, but it's one of those gems that I think that's just okay. I don't think it's gonna be S plus or anything like that. It just doesn't sound like it's an S plus gem. I think it does too much so it's not good at any one thing. Like, it's one of those middle of the road gems. Yeah, the new gem sounds okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's, and like I said, 10% base damage is nothing. Like, that is not a lot. That is not a lot. I mean, it doesn't say base damage, but 10% of your damage, usually it means like your base damage. And 10% of base damage is not much. Because Seeping Bile does 65% base damage every second, right? And that's Seeping Bile. So Seeping Bile is a good gem. Like, it loses value now because like everyone has a lot of resistance and stuff like that, but yeah, the new gem is just okay. And like, unless I see, which is why I think I'm just gonna buy the new computer, because I think I need the like, I don't know, the new computer is more important, I think, than the gem. But if the new gem turns out to be like S plus or something crazy, then I might build it. But I have time. I think I have a lot of time, you know? That's true, but also I don't know how the crit's gonna stack, right? Because there's a, you know, there's a lot of like crit not stacking stuff, or it's you know, it gets overwritten by another thing. I mean, that's like Gloom Guide prize, like the 4-piece Gloom. You know, that doesn't count. But you guys know what I'm saying. We just gotta play defense here and we win. Imagine having this many Necros. Like, look how many Necros there are. Jeez. All we gotta do is just play defense here and we win. Man, there's so many Necros. Dude, I had a game earlier where we insta-lost. It was like an insta-loss because they had 6 Necros. It's fine. I can just die on the point. It's fine, but oh my gosh, get on there. AI Barb, go, stay. If he runs off though, we're I couldn't do anything. Too many Necros. Okay. Let's see. Who is true? He's gonna... It's either... It's gotta be known Yapper. Because that's the only one you said. And you said you're not known Yapper. You gotta be known Yapper. I'm telling you, you're known Yapper. Known Yapper. That's you. 6 Necros or 6 Tempests? Oof. Oof. I don't know. That's a hard one. It's a hard one. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna tell you, because remember Golden Firmament, the secondary effect, also was Strife. Like, the evasion was Strife, so it gave you very little evasion. It's like 4% evasion, which is crap, right? I shouldn't say it's crap. It's just not that good. So 4% critical hit. Each nearby bleeding enemy. So that means you need to be in melee range. Yeah, I don't know. Each nearby bleeding enemy, you have to be in melee range. It might be okay for this build of Demon Hunter. For Demon Hunter. I'm just talking about Demon Hunter for a second. So running either Flayer's Banquet or running the Impale Bleed, which this build runs both. Spreading your bleed, That's not, I mean, it's okay. I just don't know. I think it has more benefit in PvP. Sorry, PvE, because then you can like challenge risks and stuff, or you know, and then it's not Strife in PvE, so 16%, which is probably, you know, it's good. It probably stacks. But yeah, 4% is just not that much, and that's up to a maximum of 16, and after Strife it's 4. Yeah, that's, or 5%. That's not that good, man. 5%. You need to have it on 4 enemies, right? That it's very unlikely you're gonna get that 5%. So the improved affix is very unlikely that 5% is going to. Yeah, I don't think so. The improved affix is not that good. 5% is just not that much. And then re-looking at the damage increase. Yeah, like 6-7%. That's not that much. Your critical hit damage. That one's interesting. That one's also probably going to be strifed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the new gem's gonna be that good. It might be an okay replacement for Seeping Bile, but then you lose the slow. So Seeping Bile slow is good, and then you're in this weird spot because then you need potency to make like the effect last longer, right? The bleed, and enemies bleed, dealing 10% damage per second for 3 seconds. So even that bleed is not that good. We'll see. I thought the new 5-star applied bleed. It does, but in between the bleeds, right? Like any bleeding target increases your crit. That's like it's like a passive ability of the gem. I think this is the first passive gem that we've had, right? Passive and a passive affix on the gem. I think this is the first one, right? Were there any other gems that had passive affixes? Where it's up all the time? Yeah, but it's a very minimal damage buff. I mean, because it's like I said, look at Seeping Ball, right? Inflicting 65% base damage. So that's if it's 10% base damage, that's not good. If it's 10% damage, that's also probably not that good, because 10% this is that it's like the same thing, right? Base damage, this damage, like that's not that good. So I don't know. It's just not good. 10%, because like right now 10% of this, I mean, 3,000 tick is not good. It's just not that much. It's like a drop of blood. Oh yeah, blood soaked jade. Thank you. Yeah. That's the only other one, right? Is it just blood soaked jade has the speed buff, the movement speed buff? Bottled Hope. Okay, so we do have a couple of them. Blood Soaked Jade I definitely forgot about. That one I should have known. 100% I should have known about that one. Dude, they didn't move at all. It's bad. The new gem is also complete. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know where the leak came from. Everyone knows it was from the the one Latin America community, the same leaker that put out the information about Pahillit. So like, it's not totally unfeasible, right? But dude, all we gotta do is run the AI bar, move off the thing, and the AI bar moves. Well, what's your dream non-savior pet? Oh, non-savior pet? I mean, every pet should have not savior on it though, but it'd probably be the brute talon with lingering wounds and purification flame, right? The entire like the damage pet. That pet does so much damage because lingering wounds just does so much damage, right? And big surprise, guess who the only one in the middle was? Me. Guess who has to do all the work? Me. I'm playing defense. I don't trust these people. Please go play offense. I don't trust you. Thank you. You don't think some of the other species' active skills are overlooked with specific Legos? Well, the new Brute Talon, Purification Flame, is new, right? That's a new ability. That Ignite Lingering Wounds is does the highest damage, like out of any pet, right? People get so salty in Shadow and World Chat after rain changes. Yeah, but on our server, not so much anymore. I mean, there was a little bit of funny stuff going on about someone like saying, you know, they want a real match and not just credit card match. It was pretty funny, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Most of the stuff is, can I see your pet? Sure, you can see my pet. Here it is. This is it right here. You can see it. You can see what I have. It's only a two Lego skill. I have a 4 Lego skill in the market, but it's not that good. Are you enjoying that? Dude, don't troll my YouTube chat. Troll Immortal chat. Or troll world chat, you know, in game. Don't troll YouTube chat. Yeah, but double Lego is easy to come by. I mean, double Lego with a 200 roll is hard to come by. But I didn't even roll that. I had to buy that thing, you know? I have this pet, though, in the market, but it's not selling. I should probably just pull it and try to re-roll. You know, just try to re-roll it. This pet right here. And then I also have this triple trait pet that doesn't seem to be selling either. But I don't know, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep posting them up and see someone buys them. Maybe Susan will buy them. My server cluster has 3 clan alliances that trades reigns back and forth. Yo, what if people start getting temp banned for win trading though? You know? What's gonna happen then? I forgot I was in a match. I'm trolling my team. Snipe that health off my teammate. Alright, the whole live. Whole live. Dang, dude. Dude's like saying, push our idol. What do you think I was just doing, bro? Push our idol. Dude. Troll. Freaking troll, man. Push our idol. Oh boy. Ugh, oh man. Let's check my thing. Did someone else pull the choose the thing I was going for? Because it can happen. No, okay. That's loud, sorry. Tearing it up. Tearing it up at 5k res. Tearing up at 5k res. Whoa, he's fast. What? Oh my, where'd it go? Yeah, I'm 5k res, 5k res. That's still 3500, because then after 3500, your resonance is less of an effect, right? That's why everyone plays in the beginning of the BG season at lower res, because it takes 20 minutes to find a game at max res. So like, there's no point in queuing in the first like week or two of Battlegrounds at full res. That's why everyone drops their res. I mean, I know it makes a lot of people mad, but it's like, dude, like, we're not gonna wait 20 minutes to find a game just to lose, probably, because it's like everyone else is lowering the res, so, you know. Yeah, it makes people mad though. I'm sure I'll get a comment on this stream from someone that's like, oh, you're lowering your res and blah blah blah, and it's just like, okay. That's kind of just my response to that is, okay. And the only way to fix that is to, instead of it being at legend, or sorry, at 3500, they just need to make it happen at when you hit legend, right? Like, and then no one's gonna lower their res anymore, or at least till legend, you know. And that's all that matters. Everyone just cares about getting a legend anyways. Not pushing idle. What do you mean? I'm not playing defense. I can't do everything. Oh my. Typical. Yep. Typical Keys. He's the troller. He's not playing offense. He's not playing defense. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. He's isn't stepping on Edo. He's blah blah blah. It's just like, what? I can't do everything. I'm a demon hunter. Have you tried? It's like, have you tried playing Demon Hunter? Is my response. Is what I want to say to most of these people. It's like, have you tried playing Demon Hunter? You know? Because it's like, I feel like you haven't played Demon Hunter if you don't know. I remember before, like, I used to get a lot of criticism for not stepping on idle and objective. And it's just like, hello, have you tried playing Demon Hunter? And I remember someone was like, I take back all the crap talking I ever said to you because I played Demon Hunter and it's unplayable. And they're like, I can't play on idle. I can't. I was like, and no wonder you have to play the way you play. I'm like, yeah, thank you. So it's like not as everyone thinks Demon Hunter is like some magic like auto win button. There's not. Demon Hunter, I tried it. It sucked. Yep. I mean, Demon Hunter used to be good. Or you tried lowering your res. You have to find the right combination of gems. That's usually what it is. So like the combination of gems that I'm using is Misery Elixir, Roiling, Bloodsoaked Jade, Misery. Wait. Sorry, Pain Class, Crimson Behelit, Faltergrass, Sleeping Bile, and Frozen Heart. Those are the gems I'm using. Alright. 9 o'clock. We're gonna go for another hour, and then I'm gonna hop off. I get the same hate from others. Like, if Blizzard didn't want people to use different gems, they wouldn't make it a thing. It'd be very easy to just, like, attach combat power to the character, no matter what their resonance is, right? But they don't do that. And also, like, they could weight secondary stats a lot more if someone drops their res and runs one star gems, but they also don't do that. And lowering res has been a thing for at least what, 2 years now? At least a year and a half. And so they could make changes, but they don't. So yeah, I don't know. I see the complaint because like, oh, you're fighting my res, but you have double the secondaries as me, and it makes it impossible. So I mean, I get that. I understand that. But then what do you, if one person does it and then 2 people do it, then 4 people do it, and then 8 people do it, and then I'm the only one that doesn't drop the res, and then I have to wait 20 minutes for a game or longer, 20 minutes for a game, and then I get put on terrible matchmaking where everyone's on in like a duo queue. There's like 3 duo queues or 2 duo queues on the other side, and I have to carry so hard, and as a demon hunter, you just can't carry like that. So you're just gonna lose. So it's like I waited 20 minutes just to lose. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. So of course I'm gonna do what everyone else does, and I'm playing a different build, right? This one's more lower res friendly. It stacks more potency. So, and it's a control demon hunter. I don't even get a lot of kills on this build. I'm really just support, because all I do is run around freezing everyone. That's it. So this build's a lot of fun to play. For my Frozen People build, I like playing this build. It's fun. I haven't played it since I made that video, so I've been enjoying playing this build again, at least for a while, until everyone's at 3,500 plus. And then playing this build is just suicide, because you're just gonna get against 12k, 13k players, and then I'm not gonna do anything. And then I go back to full res then, and then I can kill people again. Out of all the famous builds you played, which one do you enjoy the most? I think the smokescreen multi-shot meta was the most like fun, I think, because all you had to do was just pop smokescreen, pop your 3 multi-shots, and you would kill everybody. And that was during a time where there was none of this infinite lives bullcrap and undying rage for 17 seconds and all that crap, right? That just didn't exist back then. it was basically Demon Hunter could just clear an entire lane, smoke screen, 3 multi shots, and boom, everyone's dead. Like that was great. I think that was the most fun I had because I could just like run around, boom, 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 everyone dead. So yeah, I don't know, it was pretty fun. We got a lot of Demon Hunters on the team. Oh man, I don't know. We got a lot of range. Oh my gosh, do we have a lot of? Wow. Okay, we have a lot of range actually. Oh man. Okay, this might not be good. If we get a lot of losses, I might just like rage quit in the stream because I don't want to freaking. Oh man, this is bad. This is gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Oh man. Oh my god, feared. So Hanan will carry? I hope so. I usually get on defense. Always. And here we go. Yet another game on defense. Game loves giving me defense. Oh, he other side. Other side. Dead. Yeah, this. They all died too. I don't know what's going on. Weird. Indicator taunt. I'm gonna pop my heal while I can. Cause look at the other side. Whoa, what's that lag? Pop COL for that? No way. He popped COL at the last second because he didn't want to die. That's crazy. Did you see that? Dude, I had to come over this other side, and now my side's getting pushed. Now I look like I didn't do my job on the other side because I had to come over here and help this side. You guys are just standing behind the freaking up. Oh my! They're doing the stuff. They're doing the stuff. But they don't push down the lane. We lose because of that. GG. Ugh. I don't get it. They play behind the thing so much. Push down the lane, guys. Like, oh god. That's one of the problems playing at lower res too, because it's like everyone just plays behind idol all the time, and I just don't get why. The idol is not some like magic safety barrier. They should add an arena PvP. I mean, they have ancient arena. Does that count? Ancient arena. All right, well, there's the first loss. We had a lot of range, so that went exactly how I predicted it was going to go, by the way. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom. Be right back. All right, I return with a snack too, because that's how that game went, man. We actually talked about having like a Warsong Gaunt's kind of map. Not too long ago, actually. Why do I always get teams with so much ranged? I don't get it. Like, what? Look at this. Look at this again. We have a lot of range on the team. That's not good. And 1, 2, 2 melee. Three. So we have 4, 5 ranged. No. Rising is okay. 4. It's half and half. 4 ranged, 4 melee ish. No, I think it's actually 5. It might be 5. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It might not go good though. We're just gonna sit here, or like we gonna push up and try to do a little bit of damage to get some cooldowns at least? Waste our time, or are we just gonna sit back there at spawn? I guess we're just gonna sit back there at spawn. Jeez. Like you know, I get it. Like, you know, there is a time where you want to retreat and things like that, but there's also a time where we should pressure and waste time. And this would be one of those times where we should be pressuring right now and wasting their time. Especially when they're running down that little choke. Because now, like... How many people are chasing me? Look at me, I'm a freaking necro. And we're just gonna fight the AI barb down here, and we're not gonna play on the idol. Typical, I'm gonna have to die here. Oh my gosh, like... It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Stop playing the AI. Look at this, man. Like, you guys cannot play behind the idol. This is a loss. You just bait them off. Like, all you do is you pull them off a little bit and then you run back. Like, it's not that difficult. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Doing so much by myself, like normal. You pull all the AI barb just a little bit, and then you run back. You know, it's not that hard. You just gotta pull. You just like, you know, you're juking them a little bit. Dead. Oh boy, this is rough, man. I feel like I'm fighting the whole team all the time by myself. I knew that dot would kill that guy, so I just disengaged, right? Push down lane. All you gotta do. Look where they are again. Like, hello? It's just so dumb, man. That entire time I was watching that entire lane. Do they ever push down the lane? No. You know where they're stuck? Fighting behind the idol like normal. And in low res games, this is terrible. I don't know why people do this in low res games. Like, the idol is not some magic barrier of safety. Like, you need to push down the lane. Like, it's crazy to me. Crazy to me. And it's always the issue. Here's always the issue. The issue is it's always the range characters that just play behind the idol consistently. And it's like, and it's mostly demon hunters. Like, I have so much hate for demon hunters because all they do is just stand behind the idol. They can't play on the idol. They put all their damage into an immunity, like AI barb immunity or like conjurational light. Like, they just sit back here. But they just you gotta push in front of the idol, guys and girls. Like, you have to play in the front. When you clear the idol, push down the lane, like, and then keep them in choke again. Waste time. Don't let them run back down the idol. Don't run down the lane to heal. Like, all of you. It's not that hard to push idol. It is not that hard. It's not that difficult. But it happens all the time. I see it in these games, like the low res games, all the time. That's how it is. I don't know. I just don't understand it. It's kind of like when your teammates feel like stacking on top of you is a good thing. The only time it's a good thing is when it's a monk. Exploding palm monk, you can shred the auto targeting damage. That's the only exception. But any other time, do not stack on your teammates. And if it's an AI bar, run off the idol, please. It's not that difficult. And all you gotta do, don't fight an AI barb. Five of you at the spawn point. Just, if he's not targeting you, run past the barb, go to the idol, and the one person that he is targeting, have his auto target, just run around the map. Run to the other side, right? Like, run to the other idol. It's not that difficult, you know. Oh, you know, just trying to suffer through these free-to-play games because it's terrible. I know. I lose so many games because of that. Monks finally nerfed, so I guess what nerf? What nerf? Oh my gosh, I just realized we're on offense. He's being sarcastic. I was gonna say, like, what nerf Because, like, I don't think that's a nerf. 30 plus 36% damage. They already do a lot of damage. It's just now that there's a gap in between charges of exploding palm. So, like, you know, after you burn your 6, you have to be a little bit more conscious of, like, what's going on, right? Like, I don't know. Before, it was just an auto I win button. So... that was like the most broken stuff I've seen. Helicopter monk was pretty broken too. Okay. I can already... oh boy. I don't want to say anything yet. It's too early to tell. Because it might be okay. Alright, push down the lane. All we gotta do is push down this lane now. We win here. Whoa. Okay, look, notice what I just did there. I knew I was going to die, right? But instead of me running back, I ran down the lane just to delay as much as I could, right? It's not that hard. Target me. No, target me. Target me. Target me. And look where I am. Down the lane like I'm supposed to be. Playing in front of idol like you're supposed to play in front, not behind. Not that difficult. Not that difficult. Come back and help him clear. Probably die here. It's fine though. Up my heal here. All right. I knew I was gonna die. Giving that death was fine because I did a lot of damage. Alright. We're good. This side's pushing. Ready to go up here, help, and push down the lane again. Easy stuff. Ignore that person. Dead. This side should be pushing down the lane, but they're not. Pulling A, it looks like they're pulling AI barb away, which is good. See? They're doing good, doing good, doing good. I feel like I'm perma-slowed. All we gotta do is push down the lane here and we win. Easy. Easy. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, a lot of but the thing is, like, a lot of characters have classes have iframes and stuff, so you can like push through them. Like, you don't have to stop there. You know, you have immunities, you have iframes, you have abilities to get through. And like, yet we're just still fighting in the choke all the time. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Just blink by them, push by them, and then you squeeze them. Like, you just squeeze them together, sandwich them, get them from both angles. And if they do get low and they try to run, they're gonna die anyways because you're holding down the lane, right? Like, I don't know. They have to get through you to get to the idol, and they're probably gonna die. And if they don't die, they're gonna die when they get to the point. So like, your job is you should always be pushing down the lane. I just don't understand why people don't push down the lane. I think those small things are hard for some people to conceptualize when they haven't played it. You think that's what it is? But like, if you give tips to like push down the lane, right? Saying, hey, push down the lane, or, you know, you should play in front of idol. I'm not the only one that has said that before, right? So yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. Yeah, you could be right. But I think, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just different because when I'm like, okay, well, what's not working? Oh, I need more defense, so I'll throw a frozen heart gem in, right? Or it's like, oh, this isn't working, so I'll change part of my build, so based on, you know, how the night's going, I'll change some stuff around. But if you are constantly playing behind the idol and you're losing on time, you would think that people would be like, oh, maybe not. Maybe if they're not competitive, they just don't care, right? And then yeah, I think, yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. I agree with keys in low res games. People don't know where to play. Okay, yeah. Calling out other content creators is bad too. I don't know what's going on. Keep it clean. Whatever's happening. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Instead of learning these mechanics and best practices, they spend money and never. No, but there's some of these are lower res games, right? Where it's not a lot of spend. I mean, there's plenty of people who spend that aren't the greatest at PvP, when that's okay. But even in lower res games like this, it's still like, I mean, having a brain is free, right? I don't know. Does that make sense? Having a brain is free. It doesn't cost anything. I don't know. Having a brain is free. I don't know. I just said there. Just ignore what I just said. But gem setup. Yeah, I'm using Crimson for the fear. GG's tonight. Thank you, GG's. Link, the other downside besides the fact it's inherently pay to win is a lot of low res people want to get BGs out of the way. You might be right too. If they want to just hit legend and stop probably, or do their 3. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. But some of the people I see though are the same people. You know what I mean? It's the same people. So they do more than 3 a day. Not everyone, but I do see people that do more than 3 a day. Push down lane, push down lane, push down lane. Push down lane, push down lane. Probably dead here. That's okay. No, I actually have to heal. Maybe he chases me. No, he doesn't. I'm gonna... Oh. Okay, good. Push down lane. Wow. Oh, he's running that. Heal before this guy gets here. I have a health pod available. Push down lane, push down lane, push down lane. That is A-okay. He made another video. I don't I mean, that's his prerogative. That's not mine, right? But I mean, I'm sure he knows what he did, right? There's no need to call him out. So keep clean if you can. Please. I need to heal. Oh, I got feared and I didn't. Wow, okay, that was crazy. I'm gonna wait here for my team and then I'm gonna move forward. Get here and then I'm moving forward. All right. Ow. Okay. Other side's almost pushed. We're looking good. We are looking good. Right here in between them. Easy. Kind of trolling here. I don't know why we're attacking that guy. Oh no. GG's. Control DH. Control DH. Have you posted your new build? You're talking about this build, the Frozen People build? It's already on my channel. It's a build from like how long ago was that build? 8 months ago? 6 months ago? It's Will of the Frozen People. That's what I'm running. Yeah, there aren't just enough tryhards with the lower player base. There are a lot of PvE players too. Yeah, that's true. Primarily demon hunters. Brain dead players are fine. You just want them. I would take the bots. You know, the AI bots are actually pretty good. They're getting smarter too. You know, they're getting better. A lot of player base is actually older people too, like mid-30s. So I don't think they have the mindset of improving. For them, it's a way to pass time. Yeah, I think, yeah, you're definitely right on that. For sure. All right, man. See ya. Enjoy work. GG's. Yeah, but you know, I'm old too, right? I'm in the same age bracket as everybody else. That's from the older player base and like the Counter-Strike days, right? So I'm in that same boat, and I'm always improving, even in life, right? Like I'm always learning something new each day, or I'm reading about something, or I'm just, I don't know, I like to read too. So just learning new things, just constantly improving. And it doesn't matter like if it's a new game, you know, I try to play the game to the best of my ability. It's up there. I don't disclose my age, but it's up there. It's up there. I'm in the range of the average player, which is like what, low 30s to high 40s is the average range. I'm in that range, okay? Dude, I'm on defense again, man. 19? Dude, I wish. If I could take what I know now back at 19, oh man. One, I would have like put in, I don't know, at least 6 figures in the Bitcoin then. You know, because I'd have over what was Bitcoin back then? Go up, take 100K and up, add like 1800% or something on top of that, or it's just like crazy high. Like I'd have like 1.8, I think I'd have like 1.8 billion dollars just in Bitcoin alone if I would have yeah. But as far as nods goes, besides that, yeah, I mean, I would, yeah, I'd probably be like well off. Not well off, but like way smarter, you know? Get him. Don't let him get away. You should be Uncle Key. Is that Uncle Key? I am actually an uncle. I'm trolling. Did I get this kill? I can. I think it will pass in the new gem. I think so too. I agree with you. I don't think it's gonna be as good as it just does too much and it's not good at any one thing. So it's one of those hybrid gems that's kind of like Golden Firmament, but even worse. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a gem that I'm gonna buy. Maybe if I face it, I'm like, oh man, that gem's OP. Then I might, but you know, I don't know. All right, they're saying map, so like what? Gonna get frozen here. Oh, you bumped me. Man, he would have been dead if you didn't bump me. And he's still, wow. Okay, he's chasing. Easy. It's right here. Someone's right here. Who's that? It looks OP though. Yeah, but after Strife it's not. So if you go through it, it's only a like a little over 6% damage increase statically. The crit thing is 10%, and then the passive crit is 4%, a little over 4%. So that's not that good. It's just not that good. 65 to 5. Oof. And that was a. I don't think there are any OP gems, to be honest. Some S tier, but none that are game breaking. Let me think about that. Well, you gotta consider what people consider OP. I would agree with you, I think, because I don't think I've ever said anything was OP gem wise. I've said class abilities are OP. Like exploding palm, having like no cooldown, and being like impossible to hit the monk during like 9 to 12 exploding palms. That was ridiculous. I think that was pretty OP. But as far as gem goes, I think you're right. There's no gem where it's just like, oh man, the thing is so OP. There are definitely really good gems out there. Like Whirling Consequence is a really good gem because crit is really important. Bloodsoaked Jade's good as well. Yeah, I would agree with that. And that's also why when people ask me about the gems, I never say that they're OP. I think that they're good. I always say like it's good depending on the build that you're playing, right? Or it's good depending on the class you're playing. For example, I'm not running Colossus Engine on this build because I'm not using skill damage as much. Like, yeah, I'm using Vengeance and Impale, but I run it on my Shikara Strafe build because I pretty much only use skill abilities, right? I never use primary attack. So on that build, it's way more powerful. And then like, so for that build, Gloom Cask, I would rate like, C tier, right? D tier at the very bottom. And then I would rate Colossus Engine at the top for Shikara Strafe build. It's not as good for this build, right? That's why I'm saying like, it's just not as good. There's other things. Your damage isn't necessarily as important on this build. Whoa, that's crazy that they. Okay, I was gonna pop my heal there, but they're chasing pretty hard, so I gotta run. I'm not chasing pretty hard. They're pressing down the lane pretty hard. Yeah, I usually take out my Colossus Engine for my... Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't get as much value in this build. Dead here, probably. Yep. Bloodsoaked Jade for sure. The passive move speed is for sure. Flowing Strike. He should get frozen here, right? Because he just Flowing Strike. I think he Flowing Strike again. Oh, he's not running the Coral Shank though. Okay. So he's not doing that one-shot build. So he has more charges. Because he Flowing struck twice. Sneaky. Sneaky. That build really is not that great. Really? I still think that build is still okay. It's not like terrible. Oh, you're talking about the Coral Shank build. Because it requires very specific setup. Oh yeah, that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Divi, I'm running. Guess what I'm running though? Because like I know that build's annoying. So I'm I'm running a build specifically so I don't die to that as a low like mid-res player. I'll show you. I'm showing you. You know what the secret is? Does anyone know what the secret is? I'll tell you what the secret is. Wow, okay, I got jolts down there. Oh, I need that. What is the secret? Well, what is one way for you to completely absorb a Coral Shank? A shield paragon node that takes entire hit. You got it. Six-piece Windloft. Does it look like I'm running Windloft? Six-piece Windloft. This guy's got jokes. Six-piece Windloft. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Six-piece Windloft. Unbelievable. No. Look how far my lane pushed though. I went over to help for a second and my lane is now pushed the farthest. All because I changed lanes one time. I need help over here. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, do the normal things. Push down the lane, and we'll be fine here. Frozen. Beard. I wish I was in his group though. Or the shield. Gave up my life there. 40 seconds. We should be okay here. Yeah, they just... No. Yeah, they got it. Just need enough time for me to get back. Thank you. All right, last game. This is gonna be the last game. Where are we on the ranking? That didn't update. 3450. All right. We're almost there. Won 7 matches tonight and lost 1. I've been on a win streak here. I think we lost 1, maybe 2. But little bit of a win streak. This is the last game though. Terrible. Or vitality skill. Man, it's rough when you get a triple with only 2 magic fixes, man. It sucks. All right, last game of the night. We are on offense, which is okay. We'll see how this game goes. Last game of the night. 50 points away from 3,500. I was trying to get to 3,500 tonight, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Can you ask the devs? That I don't think that's gonna happen. They don't listen to me. Well, actually, they do listen to me, but it takes like a year, 6 months to a year. Yeah. Actually, there's some things that I've been asking for a while, which still hasn't come to the game. So I don't know. I had a dot on me for a while there because... Or I had a dot on someone there for a while because that was a while. Bang. That's like crazy. I don't know if you're trolling or you just don't understand how the game works. I'm gonna just say that you're trolling, because most of the people who say stuff in my channel are just trolling. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. I'm just waiting to see if he's trolling or if he's being serious. Okay, so he's being serious. Okay, so I'm gonna just assume like you don't know how the matchmaking works when the season resets. So when the season resets, when you're below 3,500, residence is taken into account into everything. It's weighted a lot more. Your res is weighted a lot more when you're below 3,500, aka when the season resets for Battlegrounds. And because of that, it's a well-known fact that happens. So what everyone does, not just me, everybody will lower their stats, their res, so they can get a match and they don't have to wait for 20 minutes. Okay? Because if one person does it, pretty much everybody follows. So everyone has to lower their res in order to get a match. Otherwise, you're going to be in queue for 20 minutes. So, but then once you hit 3,500 or above, your res is no longer really taken into account. It's weighted differently. So then that's why everyone goes back to full reso after 3,500 Battleground score. So that's why everyone does what this is. And I'm gonna do it because Blizzard has basically said that, they didn't say it, but implied that they don't plan to fix lowering res because they created the system and they know how it works. So it's up to Blizzard to figure out some other thing. And the fix that I would do is just make their stats, the weight the same always. Don't change how compression works. Don't change how things work. But like, you know what I mean? Just don't change how the algorithm works or anything. Just make it consistent all the time. And then no one would lower their reso, right? I mean, I've said that plenty of times that they should just do that. Oh, that's it. Like, that's the reason. That's just justification. You gotta blame. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? I don't want to use that cliche, but that's pretty much it. And these players that I'm facing, these are the same players that I always face in Battleground. It's not like I'm playing against new people. These are all the same people I always play against. So, like, nothing's really happening other than we all get faster games. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than that. I mean, you could still have your own opinion, but I'm just saying, like, that's how it is, you know? Yeah, but we only do this down, like, until we hit 3,500 is the thing that I'm saying. Like, once we hit 3,500, we go back because, like, the reso's weighted different. And that's the problem with the engine. That's not a problem with the players. It's a problem with how the game is made. You know? I'm not gonna read that whole comment because you're kind of being a little aggro right now, but I'm not playing for the leaderboard. I'm playing to get the 3,500. You think my audience wants to watch me sit in queue for 20 minutes when I get a game? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've got to be trolling. Like, you can't be serious. Like, there's no way you can be that dumb or that naive. Maybe it's naive, ignorant. Ignorant's the right word. There's no way you're that ignorant. There's just no way. You know? My karma? You're not... Okay. If this was cheating, Dude, if this was cheating, Blizzard would step in and say that this is cheating. Like, I don't know what you're on right now. Like, what are you even on? What are you on? That's what I like. I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know what this guy's on. You know what I mean? Love to see you doing games back to back. I'm pretty sure most don't want. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I don't know what this guy's on, or this girl is on. Dude, it's not. How is it cheating? Explain to me how this is. How is this cheating? You'd realize that I'm a partnered content creator. That if Blizzard didn't want us doing this, I would be the first one to have repercussions against. You realize that, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot be this ignorant to like how the game is. Like, there's just no way you can be that ignorant. Okay, we're gonna call it there. That was okay. Those are okay games tonight. They're all right. We got ROE done. We won ROE. Was it 7 to? Let's see. It was what, 7 to? Where's the 8 to 2? Actually, it was 8 to 2. That's pretty good. 8 to 2. So 8 to 2. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. What is this week? So this week is. Let me take a look at the calendar, so I can give you updated schedule. It will be normal. Oh, we're finally back to normal time. So it'll be Friday and Sunday. Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Sunday 7 p.m. Pacific. So normal stream times again. Finally resume. And then there will be a slight change the following week, unfortunately. And then I go back to normal stream times again. So that's what's up and coming the next couple of weeks. Normal stream time. So on the 6th and the 8th, I'll be streaming normal times. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got some negative energy around you. I don't know if that's meant for me or what. I mean, I'm just gonna think he's trolling. I mean, just don't feed the troll. Like, it's fine. That's all good. It's all, you know, you can have your opinion, whatever. But it's definitely not cheating because, all meant for shin. Okay, I was gonna say, I mean, I might have some negative energy. You know, I don't know. But as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I should be at 3,500 in the next couple of days, so I'll be back at normal res. So you know, I don't have people complaining. Like I said. Someone's gonna complain about it, so I'll be back at normal res. I'm sure everyone else will be at over 3,500 shortly, so normal like high res games are gonna be back, just, you know, typical stuff. But yeah, like we all know that the first couple of weeks this happens every single time, the first couple of weeks, so it's not new, which is why I thought that guy was trolling, because like this is not a new thing. Like everyone does this the first couple of weeks until everyone's over 3,500, and then everyone goes back to full res. So like it's not new. I don't know. So anyways, have a great week at work, everyone. Have a great week, you know, just in general. If you don't work, like, I don't know what you guys do, but yeah, have a great week. I'll be on Friday, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in so much, and I will see everyone on Friday. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.